What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a couple of lovely duels for you guys to check out. The first duel is going to be featuring one of my favorite decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! To play. Not necessarily the greatest deck when it comes to competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But just like Prediction Princess, it's a deck that is super fun to play and I always enjoy. That would be Batteryman. Then we have Sky Strikers up at the top. Looks like an excellent Sky Striker turn 1 from what I can see. You have Area 0, you have multi-roll, you have engage, you have called by the grave for any hand trap, and I think it's just like a dynamite turn 1 hand. It's almost the perfect hand for Sky Strikers in all honesty. So let's see exactly where this duel is going to go. So looks like Area 0 is going to be used, Ray is going to be chained, of course. I think he's going to hit Widow Anchor, or at least that's what he's going to take. Maybe you could argue that he could have taken, well, I guess it really doesn't matter if you take Eagle Booster or if you take the Widow Anchor, because you're just going to search the other card with Shizuku during like the end phase anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Now this was questionable play, so he doesn't set Called by the Grave. Also, he had already gotten a free copy of Widow Anchor. I'm not sure why you don't just search Eagle Booster at that point. Whatever card you got off of the Area 0, I'm pretty sure you set that card, then you search the opposite card, you activate the opposite card in the end phase so that you can just set it. And you basically have a whole lot of disruption and protection at that point. But whatever, we'll see if it actually ends up mattering. His opponent says, I can play Sky Striker cards too. He's going to go ahead and go for Kagari off of the Hornet drones. That is going to essentially get rid of the one copy of the Widow Anchor. Had he set 2, this would have been a little different. And honestly, I got to think about putting this in my Batteryman build. It seems pretty good because what it does is it lets you go straight for Charger. Batterymen sometimes have problems going into Charger if they don't have a monster on field. Like sometimes I'll use Instant Fusion or Monarch Stormforth, but you know, that's not bad. He is going to tribute for the Solar Batteryman. He drops the 9-volt in the graveyard, only to Monster Reborn it with his copy of Charger. Now he can activate the copy of 9 volts and he can activate Solar, so he can just go ahead and get himself a token. He's going to search Fuel Cell and summon it. He is going to bounce, and then Ray's going to be summoned from the graveyard. Now, he has the potential of going for Utopia Devil. People on my live stream know I am in love with this card. I try to include it in every deck that can rank 4 because the card is just too damn strong, honestly. Just one-shot your opponent. He is going to summon Kaina, and he says, I'm not getting one shot today. But he says, okay, well, forget about that. I'll just rank up into Utopia the Lightning. That's the good thing, is if they somehow stop, you know, the Utopia Devil, you just rank up into Lightning, and you have a 5,000 attack monster as well. So I mean, these Utopia cards in these decks that can go for rank 4s are just too good, and obviously he's able to do game in that battle phase. Second duel is going to be a showdown of decks that have dragon in their name but are oddly not dragons at all. Cyber Dragons v Thunder Dragons. Neither one of them are actually dragon based, these freaking fraud decks, but at least Thunder Dragons do run some dragon monsters in the deck. Anyways, I believe that both decks are comfortable in their starting positions. Cyber Dragons want to go second. Thunder Dragons want to go first if available. So Saryuja Skull Dread's going to be used. Black Dragon is going to trigger, and I'm just going to add the White Dragon. Probably going to Guard Dragon LP at this point or soon thereafter, and then maybe start going into some Guard Dragon plays. Let's see if he will do that. LP is summoned, and he's going to get himself a Black Dragon as well. And I think he's going to, so yeah, usually you don't see this summoned. I guess you're used to seeing like Red Eyes, or just something a little different, but it's fine. He still ends up with the copy of the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Luckily, when your opponent takes he took a card out of his hand with Chaos Dragon Levinair, but he hits Cyber Dragon, which is so easily searchable in Cyber Dragons the deck. Like, you want that card to get hit. Now he is going to end with a Thunder Dragon Colossus, which is actually really good against Cyber Dragons because it stops the searching of core and hurts, and you know, it's just really difficult. So he activates the effect, no search for you, goes for Machine Duplication, no dupe for you, but it's fine. He can contact Fuse, he can go for Nashter, he can add back the Cyber Dragon core, and it's fine because he is going to go for Seeger, and then goes for the Rampage Dragon. Rampage Dragon's going to drop a couple in the graveyard. Again, he cannot do any searching, but he can crank his Rampage up with the Seeger and do some attacks. Now he is going to end up getting rid of the Hot Red Dragon Archery Abyss and the Chaos Dragon Lemon. This thing has so many attacks. When you crank it up with Seeger, it is quite powerful. His opponent drops Thunder Dragon Duo, and he's going to attack into Seeger. It looks like he wanted to save his Rampage Dragon instead of protecting Seeger. I think he realized that that was just more like, it was more important to keep the Rampage Dragon alive than the Seeger, because Rampage Dragon, you can, I mean, it's easier to make Seeger, honestly. I mean, he is going to normal summon, again, no search, but this time he is getting Machine Duplication off, and now he probably can go for, oh no, he doesn't go for Seeger at all. He actually goes for Cleave Genius to turn off the copy of Thunder Dragon Colossus, which, to be honest, is completely redundant because he's just going to suck it up anyway. So that was like unnecessary. I feel like he should have went with Seeger, but I mean, it's fine. He's still going to go into Seeger anyways. Has the Rampage Dragon. Now he can just crank its attack up and he can get those multiple attacks and the game is over. So yep, the dragon deck that is apparently the top dog, that is not actually a dragon deck, is Cyber Dragons. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed those short duels, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you've not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.